Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one, welcome all. I decided today was time for change. Changing up my content on Twitch. Nobody wants to see me play ranked and lose a lot. The only way you can successfully succeed, the only way you can succeed on Twitch playing ranked is if you're SSL or a woman. So I decided I would run some bracketed tournaments, in this case, gold and plat only, and commentate them as if they were professional game. It's the first time I've done this and it went really well on Twitch, so I decided I would post highlights on YouTube, so there will be many more to follow. I hope you all enjoy. It was a lot of fun. There is no point of just having a full tournament where anybody can join, because the lower ranks are just not going to have a good time and it's just not going to be fun, and you're just going to end up with the higher rank players at the end, which isn't always fun. Sometimes it's fun to watch the lower ranks play. So this is it. Luca does not decide to go for the kickoff, which in this sense has helped him out. However, he's just decided to stay still on the wall, and maybe he's just given up. Yeah, that's it. GG's. Nice easy start for our boy Will. Right, because there's 1-1 to Kason and Carl. Carl decides to jump straight past the ball. With these custom colours, I actually can't tell which goal is whose. Lots of jumping around here, almost for no reason. Kason with a shot. He gets it past him. What looked like a terrible shot was actually a massively outplay. Carl has tied this one up though. I wasn't really watching what was going on because I was explaining my tournaments. He gets a nice assist to himself, and he is watching this one. He's very happy with how that went. Carl goes for the delay kickoff. K just absolutely smashes it past him. He's very dangerously high on the wall here. Doesn't recover fast enough to get the shot in, but Carl has hit this straight upwards. And Kason has just dodged past the ball. Carl some nice control, but Kason gets a good recovery, and he's now got an open net, which Carl doesn't let him take. He was very slow in his recovery to take the shot, but Carl has just not let that happen anyway. Carl is now just fumbling around in his own goal. Good save by Kason, but Carl gets a demo so that he has time to go back and get his boost. As he manual flips back, decides not to opt for the boost, and he just jumps straight past the ball, leaving Kason the open net. So what Carl could have done is he could have gone to the corner boost and then took possession of the ball, but instead he just flips his way over and just misses. I mean, this is what I mean. This is why I wanted to do like different ranks, because when you watch lower ranks, it can be so fun just watching them flop around. Because I want this to be entertaining, and this is entertaining, just watching them flop. Oh, Carl with a nice shot. He does hit the post though, leaving Kason with a massively open net. He has hit it very wide, but can he get around it? He gets around it enough. Very slow shot onto goal, and he makes it 4-2. How does my commentary sound? Does it sound alright? Does it sound good? Carl, again, he does not like these kickoffs, and he's left Kason, and he's put it in himself. Unfortunate. My advice to anybody is to always go for the kickoffs. I don't know what I've done here. Green poopy. There we go. Let's get in there. Oh, go away, Rocket League. Let me in. So it's a 0-0. We've just managed to get the start. We just missed the kickoff. Kason has gone straight past the ball, and GC Spins has got a very open net, and he just nice and easily walks that in. Green poopy is like your vegan shit, yeah. Oh, when I've had too many green teas. Okay. Nice kickoff for Kason. He decides not to follow this up and goes for the mid boost, which allows G2. I have to call you Will, because I know you're in here. Will with a nice flick over the top, but Kason does manage to get this back and hits a good ball into midfield. His recovery is pretty slow, but ooh, a nice demo. Nice demo. Kason with a nice bit of possession, hits it into his corner. Not a very friendly bounce for him. He'd probably take the boost here. Some shadow in from Will. He does decide to turn around. In that situation, you probably shouldn't turn around. You just follow the ball back in a shadow and move towards the goal as the ball does as well. If you turn there, you're more likely just to get the ball hit around you. But in this case, Will can just walk the ball in again. Every goal so far has just been a nice little walk in, so Will's playing the counter-attack game very, very well. I didn't quite see actually what happened here to the other dude, K. That was it. I was going to say Ray, but I knew that wasn't right. Good kickoff again from Kason. He has got Will on the kickoffs here, but Will's got possession. Nice 50 around him. What he could have done there is maybe hit the ball round the wall, and it would have been a much faster onto the net. He could have just followed it round. K smashes the ball past Will. It will be awkward for Will. Kason is really awkward here. Driving backwards is never a good sign. He does manage to block it. Will bumps him into his own net. So now he's sitting with 0 boost and tries to do something with this. But now Will, because of the boost starvation, has got a completely open net, which he has managed to miss. Is unfortunate. But Kason is forfeited anyway, so you know what? Doesn't matter if you miss an open net. If you can make them forfeit, that's even better. That's the point. The point is to try and commentate in a professional way a really low ranked match, just so that it's just funny. Because it's like, why? Oh, Tony goes for the demo. It's sneaky. Toby and Tony, this is not a good combination for me commentating this, I have to admit. Good 50 from Toby. He does have an open net and he does slot it away. With 13 seconds left, we really need a good kickoff from Mr. 62 here. Both with a slow drive. Oh, Tony has got a good kickoff, but Toby is just bumping him out the way. Seems to be a signature of our boy Toby. He does like the bump. Tony really needed to pressure that right there. He has not got the time. Could have been a good shot off the wall if he had more power. Toby has kept it up, but I don't think it's going to matter. And as it goes down, and Toby wins and moves to the quarterfinals, I believe. We've got to see Green Poopy play. I'm sorry, Will. I've got to support Green Poopy on this one just for having this name. We are 1-0 to... Oh, we are 2-0 to Will. As we go into this game, Green Poopy not with a good start at all. See, he's got the advantage on the kickoff. Obviously, we missed both kickoffs. Green Poopy has just missed the ball, and he's gone. That's it. That's all we need to see from Green Poopy. You know what? You ask for one thing in this world, for the guy you support to do well, and then he's out. See if we can get a hold of Toby and Aiden the Sweat. Will this man sweat? We will certainly find out. Let me spectate, please. I calculate sweat, so I sweat just how I play, but I'm not like super duper sweaty. I'm not like steaming if I lose most of the time. So we got 1-0 to Toby so far, keeping up his potential win streak. Aiden does have all the boost in the corner. Nice drift turn. He uses all of his boost before he gets to midfield. Not ideal for his situation. He does manage to get the corner though. Toby with a nice aerial. Aiden might be sweating here, but might not be sweating for the right reasons. Both with the drive kickoff, no flip kickoff. It does go slightly in Aiden's favour. He does decide, however, to go all the way to the back corner, but Toby does not pressure him. Aiden could have had a perfect opportunity to shoot there, but he does go wide. Toby with a wall play. Aiden just flips out of the way. He does get back. This is going to bounce to Toby. And instead of going for the goal, he has just passed it straight to Toby and collected the corner boost instead of the goal. Aiden with a no jump kickoff, which has allowed Toby to pre-flip. What a pre-flip into to score a goal, and we had 4-0 within the first minute and a half. Aiden does get a very good kickoff. He decides to attempt a half flip, which does work. Not the most efficient method. Gets it past Toby, but he can't finish on this one. Toby does have time to get back. If Aiden was a bit quicker there, he could easily have got that in. That was very much an open net. Aiden does like to go for the boost when the net is very open. Luckily for him, Toby does not go for the ball straight away. Toby hits it into the wall, making it very awkward for Aiden. At this ranking, being on the wall is not the most comfortable places to be. However, in this situation, Aiden hits a kind of a banger, and is half the lead. Could we see the comeback of a century here? Yeah, I'm thinking Toby Plat 203. He has won a Plat tournament, so you know he's some guy. You know what? I'd love to see a comeback from. Oh, Aiden's just facing the wrong way, and Toby just walks it in. To Aiden, you've got to face the right way. So we've got Toby versus King Andre for the semi-final. Let me join. There we go. Semi-final time. Why does Rocket League have to be Rocket League? Okay, so we've only missed a minute. So far, 0-0. Oh, Andre off the wall. Does miss it and just leave himself open, but Toby has not put this on target. It's still in his advantage though, because Andre probably doesn't have a lot of boost. And he has this time put it on target with a fantastic shot by Toby. Andre was very much out of position. He should have just gone back to net. And instead he tried to challenge halfway. Either go for the challenge early or get in net. Both no flip kickoffs, but it does go in Andre's favour. He has opted to go for the mid boost, which has allowed Toby to get back for it and put the ball in the air, making it a bit awkward for him. Andre has again just hit the ball in the air, putting himself out of position and allowing Toby to get possession. Toby's hit it back from the corner. He should have time to get his corner boost. Andre has just sneaked in there. If Toby had decided to go any more to the left, he could have been demoed, so it's a good option for him just to go back. Andre does like the wall plays. Toby just put him off really nicely, so he's unable to get that in the air. However, oh, he's hit the post. That was supposed to open net. I was about to say, however, he's allowed Andre to score. However, Toby has just forced the own goal by smacking Andre into the ball, and we are 2-0 up with 3 minutes and 11 to go. Andre does have possession of the 100 boost. He does like the walls. Tried to go for a shot. He's gone underneath the ball. Toby has not challenged him, but he's nice and easily blocked that one, as Andre did not get much power, and his touch was very big, so he didn't have a lot of control on the ball. Andre does get a good opportunity here though, but he opts to go for the boost instead, which allows Toby to go back and collect the ball, and the boost in his back corner. Hits it middle. Andre does have an early challenge, which is what I was talking about. If he just stayed back there in no man's land, he quite easily could have been scored on. Good save from Toby, from a good angle from Andre. Toby's now left with no boost. Should collect small pads on the way. He has missed one, but he's got one, so he's got 12 boosts to deal with. Has flipped past the ball. Andre does not react in time, but he has hit Andre into the ball, which has allowed him a perfect setup. And a kind of, I guess, a revenge for earlier, where Andre was bumped into the net himself. He has now been bumped into the other net. Andre doesn't quite get the flick, which has not allowed him to score, and Toby's on the counter attack, gets the mid boost. Good setup for himself off the sidewall. Nice shot, but he does hit the post with it. He does still have pressure, but he decides to go back to his back corner instead. He does miss the mid boost. Not too much of a problem. And he has flipped straight past the ball, and it's a 2-2 game with 1 minute 30 left to go. It's going to be very close, this one. Oh, Toby with a nice shot. It does hit the bar though, very, very close. Andre with a nice shot of himself. It is very slow and allows Toby to get it. Andre does get a 50 on it, but it hits it straight into the corner and gives Toby a nice open net just to walk in. It's going to get tense for our king. God save the king and all that. Before the end of this game, he's got a lot of pressure on her. Oh, Toby's made it 4-2. This is no longer going to be very tense because Andre decided not to go for the kickoff, which I would go against. Anybody who's watching this for any rank, just go for your kickoff. You got more chance of getting a good 50 than you do of saving a shot that's slightly above you. Oh, Andre needed that kickoff to go in his favor. That might help. And oh no, that would have been a fantastic 0-second goal if Andre managed to flick that properly. However, oh my god, he still got it, and that's it. Unlucky. The king is dead. Long live Toby. That's all I've got to say about that one. Hey, finals, baby! Whoop! I really should have chat on the screen for when I'm doing this sort of thing. But you know, we're living and learning. Oh, he's clicked. Oh, what a save by Toby. Oh, Will's just missed it. But he saved it. What a save off the wall. And he can lead himself into an open net. That was absolutely fantastic. What a save, man. That was unlucky for Toby. That save, there's nothing he could have done. It's a shame that wasn't in the replay. This is going to be a good game, this one. I feel it in my bones. Toby with the advantage on the kickoff. Phil's going to go. He's not going to go take the mid boost. He's been allowed by Toby to go get his back boost. 100 boost for both of these people. Toby has completely messed up on his angle. That should have been on target. Will, good recovery though. Good recovery. Toby couldn't get around to it and to get that in. Will with a nice setup for himself. He can now either dribble it or go for a shot. Toby is just in no man's land, and Will puts it past him nice and easily. I'd be either shadowing. I'd run up to him and turn around and shadow him back. We've all been there, Toby. Don't even worry about it. Good kickoff from Will. He probably doesn't have a lot of boost here, so he can't quite go for it. So he has left the ball, which allows Toby to take possession. Toby does not have much boost though. Will's got possession in his corner. Toby's leading him all the time in the world to do what he wants. Nice attempt. I see what you did. You tried to shadow. However, your turn in circles far too big. Try use drift maybe, because if you drift, you turn quicker. Oh, Toby has tripped on his own goal post. He has still managed to keep possession though. Will is hot in his tail. Nice 50. Oh, Will with a nice little flick shot into the top of the net. Could have not gone in. That was very close. Oh, Toby Will has just messed up on his kickoff. On director of cam, I couldn't quite see what happened, but it's allowed Toby to get a goal. Could be the start of an epic comeback. Well played, boys. Well played. William with the easy dub. Don't want to say it, Toby, but it was. But you know, the whole other point of this is you've got things. It's to try and improve, because the only way you're gonna get better is by playing people who are better than you.